Hey guys, and welcome back to the Chicago White Sox franchise. I want to apologize one more time for being very inconsistent with the uploads, making you guys wait, but good news is, looks like my schedule is finally back to normal. I'll be getting videos out pretty frequently, at least 2-3 times a week between this and my other series as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. Where we left off, we finished the regular season and we're in the playoffs as the 4 seed hosting the Los Angeles Angels. Now, the last time there was a playoff video on this channel, seems like a long time ago, was in our MLB 23 The Show franchise with the Mets, and we lost, of course, the World Series to these Angels, who we played in back-to-back years. So this is kind of a familiar foe if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, but if you've just joined since the White Sox franchise, it is our first playoff series, and I just briefly went over the Angels roster here. Nothing really out of the ordinary. They got Mike Trout, Jake Bauers. Nothing crazy, though. We should beat them. Our team is young, though, and inexperienced, but if we can get some good pitching, I think our lineup will come through. It's been pretty decent all year, so hopefully we don't lose our first round playoff game in Chicago. That hasn't happened in a while. Chris Paddock on the mound. He's been our best pitcher all season long. He, without a doubt, was going to get that game one. 2.71 ERA is what he finished with. In the first, he gets the first 2 guys out. It's 2 out, nobody on from Mike Trout. And the 1-1 pitch is served into right field for a base hit. So we can't get Mike Trout out early, but at least it was 2 out, nobody on. Let's just get the next batter as Sawinski throws that one into the infield. Next up, Mickey Moniak. And he's going to take a 1-1 pitch deep to right field. Sawinski goes back, he looks up, and it is gone. A 2-run home run for Mickey Moniak, and that is not the way we wanted to start off the postseason. As Paddock gets the first 2 outs, no problem. A base hit from Mike Trout, and a bomb into right field from Mickey Moniak gives the Angels a first inning 2-run lead as we go up against Reed Detmers for the Angels. Angels known for a lot of lefty pitchers, so and I like our lineup way better against righties, unfortunately. But Reed Detmers had a 4.72 ERA, so we should be all right. Running on first one out for Marcelo Zuna. He's going to draw a walk, so we got a rally cooking right away in the first inning. Try to get those 2 runs back. Hurston Kjerstad's up next. He lines one in the left, but right at the left fielder, as the runners will stay put at first and second. 2 out, last hope here in the first inning. It's J.D. Davis. Can he come through? He's going to hit that one right to shortstop. Looked like a hanging sweeping curve. I thought it should have been hit better. I thought I waited on that well, but then he rolls over on it, grounds to short. Nothing doing in the first. Top of the second, again, 2 out, nobody on. This time it's Patrick Wisdom, and he rips one into the gap. That ball's headed all the way to the wall. It's going to be a 2-out double for Patrick Wisdom. Angels looking to cause some more 2-out runs here in game 1 of this wild card series. Best of 3, remember? Next up is Logan O'Hoppe. Can Paddock get out of this one? O'Hoppe grounds to first. It's Gio Urshela playing because the lefty's in there, and he steps on the bag. After some technical difficulties, we go into Ethan Salas at bat against Reed Detmers. And the third, to lead off the inning, bottom of the third, 2-1 count, is ripped up the middle for a base hit. Not a lot of Ethan Salas highlights, even though he did have a good season. Just didn't play well on the video, but promising here. He got his overall up to 85. Anyway, Vaughn Grissom up next, and that pitch is ripped to left field. That hanging slurve or sweeping curve was not missed as Vaughn Grissom lines one into the left field seats, and we have a ball game again, as this game is tied at 2. First home run for the White Sox this postseason comes off of the leadoff hitter, Vaughn Grissom, and it's 2-2. In the fourth, it's Mickey Moniak leading off the inning, and he's going to draw a walk. So he's homered and walked today. Leadoff walks, never good, as we know. Next up, Taylor Ward, 2-2 count on him, and Taylor Ward is going to rip one deep to left field, and this one is out of here. It was a high changeup, and that ball is gone. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my landscapers out in the background. Really untimely of them to come. Anyway, 45-foot bomb off the bat of Taylor Ward. Another 2-run shot for the Angels, and it's 4-2. And here we should get out of the fourth inning. Should be a tailor-made double play, but J.D. Davis throws that one into right field. So instead of the inning being over at 4-2, now we have first and third, 1 out for Logan O'Hoppe. 1-2 count on O'Hoppe. He strikes out swing. Chris Paddock needs to get out. He should have been out of this inning already, but he needs to bear down and get out of this. Only 2-run deficit is not bad. Nolan Schonnel up next. The 1-1 on him is grounded to third. J.D. Davis boots it, has time to recover, throws to first in the dirt, and Gio Urshela can't pick it up. I'm pretty sure that goes down as just 1 error, but it could have been 2, really, if you think about it. And J.D. Davis is just killing us, and to make it worse, Zach Neto line drive to left, It's out of here. 3-run home run, and just like that, this game has been blown open. It's now 8-2 Angels. Should have been out of this 4th inning with a 4-2. Should still be losing 4-2. But J.D. Davis throws one into right field, then makes another error, and the Angels end up scoring 4 more runs. They scored 6 runs in the 4th inning, 8-2. That it would end a score of 10-3 or was 10-4, whatever it was, but just not worth showing. That game got blown open by a couple of J.D. Davis errors and a trio of Angels home runs. So we got to go right into game 2. Must win now, obviously. This is must-win territory for us. If we lose, we are eliminated, and our season's over, and we're going to put all that pressure on the youngster, Drew Thorpe. I was thinking about going with Michael King, but he really was bad down the stretch, and Drew Thorpe has been consistent all season, so we went with him, setting the tone off right away, though. Nolan Schanuel down swinging. Nice slider down and in. Zach Neto batting second today, and he goes down swinging as well. Hit a home run last game. Of course, that broke it open. So 2 strikeouts to start the game. That's what you want to do is Drew Thorpe, get the crowd going early. Mike Trout, though, he's going to ground one past J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis ain't feeling anything at the moment. Although, to be fair, no one probably would have fielded that one, but still just a bad look after those 2 errors. Rip past J.D. Davis. It's a double. Mickey Moniak homered in game 1, and he's going to hit one to third. J.D. Davis, tough play. Backhand throw across the diamond. The long throws in time. Finally makes a play there. It did scare me, though. Thought he was going to make another error. We're going up against Patrick Sandoval, and really our team just does not match up against lefties. I like our team way better against righties. We have some good power for righty hitters. I just like it against righties better anyway. Randy Arozarena up, 3-1 count. That's a base hit up the middle. So 1-out base hit for Arozarena. We're in business. Not really, but we got a guy on here in the first. Marcelo Zuna up next. Need him to come through. And that ball's ripped to left. No doubt about this one. 2-run home run. And after a nice first inning from Drew Thorpe, the White Sox get on the board immediately. 457-foot moonshot from Marcelo Ozuna. He's been doing it all year. He was a cheap 1-year acquisition, and man, was he good. Brandon Drury in the second. Grounds to Montgomery. Montgomery should put this away with ease, but the throw's in the dirt, and Gio Urshela, who's a good fielder at third, apparently can't scoop anything at first base. It's going to be an error for Colson Montgomery. Errors has hurt us this series, and again, they're going to hurt us here in game 2 as well. Jake Bauers takes this one. Oh my goodness. That went over the bleachers, an absolute bomb. 473 feet, 116 off the bat. Yeah, that one was crushed. And another error leads to some more runs as this game is tied just like that. In the bottom half of the second is Gio Urshela leading off, and he hits a base hit. He's been doing really good against lefties this year. And no doubt in my mind he was going to play both of the games this series. As he gets a hit there, Jack Sawinski up next, 3-1 count on him, and he is going to draw a walk. So Sawinski on with a walk. We got first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second for Ethan Salas. Salas hits one hard to second. Nice play by the second baseman to get the lead runner at second, but definitely no chance to get the speedy catcher Ethan Salas at first. So we got first and third, 1 out. The game's still tied at 2. It's Vaughn Grissom swinging, had a terrible pitch on that 3-2 count. Runner was going, and we didn't send him back in time. Ethan Salas should have been doubled off, but the first baseman, who was also the cutoff man for home, didn't get back in time. We caught a break right there, and Randy Arozarena is going to make him pay as he swings at a terrible pitch also, but he was able to bloop this one into center field for an RBI base hit. First to third goes Salas, and it's 3-2. We take the lead here in the second, and we still got first and third. 2 out. Whereas Randy Arena's pumped. He come through. Marcelo Zuna, can he come through? Add some more. He chops this one, though, right to first base. Schanuel's right there. He steps on the bag. But we have a lead, 3-2. Lead has not lasted long, though, because Nolan Schanuel absolutely smokes one. Every time we score a run, we give runs right back to the Angels so far in game number 1 and game number 2. So that one's gone. The game's tied just like that. It's another home run for the Angels. They've just been crushing the ball this series. Nothing really I could do about it. Some of them been on good pitches, too. We're jumping all the way to the 5th. It's still 3-3. Logan O'Hoppy's going to get in on the party as he hits a solo shot into left field. Drew Thorpe was pretty good, but he gave up 3 home runs, and now it's 4-3 Angels. One of those runs, of course, were unearned, but still, 3 homers is not really going to be enough to get the job done. Just trying to get out of this 5th inning. He's versing Mike Trout, and he does get Mike Trout to chop to J.D. Davis. That was a pretty high bounce, but J.D. Davis makes the play. 5 innings, 4 runs, Only 3 earned for Drew Thorpe as we bring in the youngster, Roger Magana, the hard-throwing Roger Magana. So let's see how he can do. He did pretty well since being called up. 4.08 ERA, pretty electric stuff. So hopefully he comes through. Gets the first guy out, and then it's Taylor Ward going to find the gap. That one's headed towards the wall. It's going to be extra bases with 1 out here in the 6th for the Angels. And we really can't afford to give up more runs. So we need Magana to bear down here. As we decided to go with him, maybe give us 2 innings out of the bullpen would be nice. That bullpen we haven't really trusted our bullpen this year. Anyway, that one's flared into right by Brandon Drury, and that's going to stay fair, go all the way in the corner, and he's going to switch places with Taylor Ward. It's an RBI double, back-to-back doubles off Magana, has made it 5-3 Angels in this one. Jake Bauers up next, has a homer this game. He's going to find the hole, hits it opposite field. Unrealistic. Jake Bauers would never do that. The throw from Heston Kjerstad is just offline, just missed the tag, Salas, and it's an RBI base hit. 6-3 Angels, and Magana still in. That's Patrick Wisdom smokes one past Colson Montgomery. He had no chance, and it's another base hit. First and second, 1 out, and I think we've seen enough of Roger Magana. Unfortunately got that first out, and then what was it, 4 hits in a row, 2 doubles, base hit, he's out of here. Carl Edwards Jr. is in. Needs someone to get us out of this jam. 3-2 count on Logan Ohapi, and Ohapi hits one fairly deep, but Heston Kjerstad's there. Runners can't tag, so first and second and 2 out. We need to keep it here. If they score that 7th run, that might be big, as Nolan Schonel's up, and he's going to swing and miss. So great job by Carl Edwards Jr. to get out of that 6th inning without allowing more runs. Bottom half of the 6th, 1 out, nobody on, 3-1 count, and Colson Montgomery hits one deep, the opposite field to left, going back to the left fielder. He runs out of room. That one's gone into the bullpen. Home run for Colson Montgomery as we're inching our way back into this ball game, as it's now only a 2-run game. 6-4 in the 8th. It's still Carl Edwards Jr. on the mound. He was pitching good. I just decided to kind of roll with him. That was a mistake, because another home run by the Angels. This time it's Brandon Drury. Makes it 7-4 in the 8th inning. We're 6 outs away from being eliminated, down by 3 here. Yeah, I definitely left Carl Edwards in too long, but he was really just cruising. He was just getting everyone out. Bottom half of the 8th, it's 2 out, nobody on. We're down to our last 4 outs, but Jack Suwinski crushes one to center field, straightaway center. That's a bomb. Only 2 runs now. We're only down 423 feet in the center. We're only down 2. We need to have some kind of rally. In the 9th, Andrew Wentz comes in. This is the bottom of the 9th right now. It's 42 for 47 in save ops, 3.17 ERA. He did pretty good. Vaughn Grissom, top of the order. We need to get something here. Vaughn Grissom's up first, and he's going to pop this one up. This one is just getting over the infield, but that is Zach Neto right there to put it away. 1 away. Down to our final 2 outs, hopefully not of the season. Randy Arozarena up next. 1-1 count on him. He lines one into right field. Right fielder's going towards the line. He's going to make the play on the run. And we're down to our last out. But all we need is someone on base. Heston Kjerstad's up next. Marcelo Zuna, he's going to hit one deep to left field. Going back to left fielder, right in front of the wall. Makes the play. And the Angels have swept the White Sox here in this wild card round. We had a really good season all year round. We kind of just fell off the pace, but kind of thought we would. And the Twins ran away with the division, so we had to play in this wild card round. And unfortunately, it just wasn't to be, as the Angels just slugged their way to victory. They hit a lot of home runs. And next year, there's always next year. We kind of went further than we thought. I was hoping to fight for the playoffs this year. We did that with some ease. We were the first wild card. Hopefully, it's only going to get better from here. We are going to lose key guys, so we'll go over that in a second. Here's how the postseason ended. It was the New York Yankees beating the Dodgers in 5, which is kind of crazy. Yankees finally beat the Astros. They then went on to beat our division rival, the Minnesota Twins, like they always do. And then they beat the Dodgers in 5. Dodgers swept the Reds in the NLCS on the NL side. Interesting to see what all went down as the Phillies lost to Cincinnati. Interesting. Anyway, the Yankees win the World Series. That doesn't usually happen in the franchise mode, I feel like. It's kind of rare for the Yankees to win. You would think it'd be the opposite, but usually it's someone else, like the Rays. Anyway, here are the guys we're losing this offseason, and we are going to sign one of them back. I'm going to just spoil that right now, but you're going to see it in a second. Randy Arozarena is gone. He will not be coming back. I think we're going to play Chuck Dutzman out there in the outfield. He's young. He's MLB ready stat-wise, so that's not a miss. J.D. Davis is going to be gone. He had a really good season. Had like 27 homers Now, obviously, he didn't play well, good third base in the postseason, but that's neither here nor there. He'll be gone. We got Colby Mayo ready to come up, so that's, again, we're not going to miss him. Carl Edwards Jr., I don't know if I'm going to, I'm sure we'll need some bullpen help, but I don't think we're going to sign him back. Marcell Ozuna was great. He hit 40-plus homers, but he keeps going way down in overall and in stats. He's old, 75 overall. I think we could just get someone better to play DH. We'll see. And then Gio Urshela, I liked him a lot. He put up great numbers, especially against lefties. He played against lefties. Platoons with Gavin Sheets at first base. I think I want to keep that same thing for next year. We're going to exercise his option right now. Gio Urshela is going to stay on the team. He will be the first baseman against lefties next year as well. We're going to go over everything in the next episode with the offseason, but we will be losing these 4 guys, it looks like. But we got some very, very young talent coming up and MLB ready. So our team's not only going to get better, I think, with the moves we make in the offseason, but it's also going to get younger. And we are going to go far next year, mark my words. Or at least that is going to be the expectation of this team. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with more regular uploads at least. I promise not to keep you guys waiting 3 weeks in between uploads this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.